Right, transfer season is very much upon us. You know, the window's not open yet, but on the football index market, a lot of money now is going into transfer targets, which is great. You know, there is a lot of money to be made in transfers. A lot of traders don't get involved because it is quite easy to be burnt. I mean, I remember in the last summer window, I had a horrible window, especially with Mahrez. But in January, I managed to come away with a nice little profit. Now, I just want to share with you my one of my strategies during the transfer market, which I think probably makes your money work better for you. Now, a lot of people, they jump on players who, you know, when rumours come out of them possibly leaving their current club to a bigger club or a non-performance buzz league to a performance bug league. So there's a big scope for a price rise. Now, what they'll do, they'll buy their players and then they'll just hold them. And then from what I read, they're very surprised when the price comes back down again because they've seen these rumours. The players are obviously moving, right? So they've bought the players, and what happens is they end up getting surprised when the price comes back down again. Now with transfers, if the rumour goes quiet, the price is going to fluctuate. It's always going to fluctuate. So my strategy is I like to get on players. If I can catch the news quite early, I would like to get on players, ride the rise, and then once I think, you know, either the rumours have died down or the price has become stagnant, I will look to then sell that player to market. Now, for me, my strategy is buy, ride the rise. If the rumours have gone quiet for probably around half a day, so if you look online, look on Twitter, there's no real rumours about the player that's, you know, obviously transferring, then the demand is slowly going to start dying. By this time now, you still might have a bit of demand. So for me, I like to leave it a few hours until I sell to market if the rumours have stopped and the price has stagnated. Now, the reason for this is because if you get a rise of say 15, 20%, which, you know, a lot of the cheaper players, especially from non-performance buzz leagues, you know, you can get that within 30 minutes, even more. So if you have this, that's your profit on the table. You know, that's there for that, you know, only the current time, you know, it's going to go up or it's going to go down. Now, if the rumours stop, it goes a bit quiet, the market will react to that, and likely the price is going to come down. So what happens is when you have 20% on the table, you end up with 15, you end up with 10, you end up with 5, and then break even and even back into the red. Now, the transfer window does not open till June the 9th. So if you're going to buy this player for the transfer, please be aware that you do not have to hold until the transfer goes through. You know, you want to hit the rise. Now, it's not about predicting tops because, you know, that's impossible most of the time. It's just about gauging when the rumours are dying down and when the demand is starting to slow down. You always want to sell to market while there's demand. So it's just trying to gauge that. It's not about hitting the top. It's just about gauging when the market is slowing down with that player, reacting to that player. So what I will try and do is get on a player, ride the rise, and sell once, you know, the market has slowed down. And then if it picks up again, I'll just buy it back in. There's nothing wrong with buying back in, even if I sell for that 20%, but then I buy back in higher. As long as I believe that the demand is there for him to go higher than I buy in, it doesn't matter, you know. And there's nothing stopping you selling the player, taking your 20% or more, and then buying back in a month down the line if the rumours resurface. And for me, that makes your money work much better for you than buying a player who's likely to leave. Their price skyrockets to, let's say, 20%, and you hold on to that player until again you're back at break even or in the red even. But you're likely to make money because the transfer is likely to go through. But what you've done, you've chucked away 20%. You could have sold, could have watched the player drop again. Then when the rumours come back, get on again and get another 20%. So in the end, you've got 40% out of this player. You can end up doing it 3 times, get 60% out of this player. Okay, so I'll just show you an example of what I mean. A current player who's getting a lot of headlines was James Maddison, Norwich City player. Possible transfer being spoken about. Seen him play, very good player. Seen him playing for quite high up, to be honest, in the Prem. 178 at the moment. Let's look at his 1 month graph. Now, 1 month ago, he was as low as £1.31. What's happened is slowly climbed. And if we see here from the 8th of April, so we're now on the 22nd, the 8th of April is when he's just started to really rise. And all the way up, he's just carried on rising to £2. So if you got on with it, you know, his form was obviously fantastic. The rumours were flying around. If you got on and rode this graph here where it's just risen and risen and risen up to £2.1, which was his top high, that's great. Now, if you still hold him, then you're still holding currently at 178. You've got to understand you've lost money now. So even if Maddison does move, you've lost money now. So if you would have taken your money at £2 and then even bought back in again now, you would have still been up. So just be aware, you know, don't think you have to hold until the transfer window, until the actual transfer happens, because the market doesn't act like that. It doesn't care. If the rumours die down, then your player's likely to fall. You know, the price is going to fluctuate, but with transfers, it does kind of matter because you're not holding for buzz, you're holding for that transfer. You know, if you're holding someone long term, price movements doesn't matter that much, you know, to an extent. But with transfers, you're holding it for a reason, for that transfer to go through. But if the price has failed and you've lost money, and there's nothing stopping you get back in, you know, get out of the top, or when you think the demand has slowed down, and just get back in. You know, I can show you another example, maybe Gareth Bale. And this was a mistake that I made because I didn't get out of Bale. You know, I hold Bale. And you got to look that he rose to £5.29. You know, so I lost profit there. I still hold him, but I lost profit there. You know, someone like Sessegnon, you know, someone who's probably a little bit different because all we've seen here is growth. All we've seen here is growth, and I can show you actually. I've got a 6.9% of my portfolio is Ryan Sessegnon, and I haven't sold because the growth has been pretty consistent. We've seen the odd dip, but it's nothing too drastic, you know. So he was good to hold. With Bell, I probably made a mistake, but anyway, with transfers, just keep that in mind. You know, ride that rise and get out if the demand has slowed down. You know, if the price is not likely to go any higher until the transfer window opens, just get out. Or even if, you know, the price has gone higher, but the rumours have gone, and then a week later they come back. If you've taken that profit, just rinse and repeat. And what he's done, this just builds your bank and ends up being good trading. You know, so don't feel like you have to hold and hold and hold the players until the transfer window. It's April the 22nd. Window doesn't open until June the 9th. Okay, so just keep that in mind with transfer rumours. Obviously, you know, if it works for you just to hold, because, you know, I take more of a day trading approach to Football Index. If you're someone who likes to just leave their money because you don't have the time and it works for you, that's fine. But I thought with this video, I'll just give you something to think about where maybe your money, you can make your money work better for you. Okay, but yeah, thanks for listening. I'll see you next time.